Seeing the sea monster get impaled, Arthur quickly grabbed the rope and performed a giant windmill motion, taking down the sea creature on the mast. Despite their best efforts to fend off one sea monster after another, the sheer number proved overwhelming, and they gradually could no longer hold their ground, forcing them to jump into the sea. Fortunately, the sea creatures were extremely afraid of light. Their plan was to pass through the canyon in front of them before the magnesium sticks ran out and then enter the storm filled with lightning, which would shake off the terrifying sea monsters. With no way to retreat, the two of them jumped in. However, the whirlpool's force was too strong, and they were ultimately separated. Just as the unconscious Mara was about to be devoured by an ancient shark, a figure suddenly appeared and rescued her. This place turned out to be the legendary uncharted underground sea, where numerous crystal islands floated above and a variety of dinosaurs, long extinct elsewhere, roamed. When the figure removed the sea monster armor, Mara was astonished to see that it was the long-missing Queen Atlanta. Arthur, arriving shortly after, felt a swirl of emotions. He never expected that his mother was still alive. Originally, Atlanta had chosen to return to the ocean and bear Prince Orm with the old king to protect both her lover and herself. Yet when things went awry, she was sacrificed to the Trench tribe. By a twist of fate, she ended up in the subterranean world, but the surrounding thunderstorms outside prevented her from leaving. Perhaps only the Golden Trident could enable their escape. Knowing the weight of his mission, Arthur turned and passed behind a waterfall. Through a secret passage, he arrived at the place of self-exile of the first king. The trident in his hand still gleamed brilliantly. But to pass the trial, he had to defeat Carathan, the massive guardian whose sheer size alone filled Arthur with fear. Upon sensing that Arthur carried impure royal blood, Carathan angrily launched an attack. Even Arthur, with his toughened body, could not withstand Carathan's powerful blows. When he nearly touched the trident, Carathan detected him and repelled him. Just as Carathan was about to deliver the final strike, Arthur quickly activated his ability to communicate, causing the terrified Carathan to stop. For all these years, besides the first king, Arthur was the only one who could communicate with Carathan. Carathan then allowed Arthur to try. At this moment, the trident continuously radiated golden light, as if calling to Arthur. He grasped the weapon and lifted it above his head with all his strength. The immense power converged in his hands, and the old king's corpse vanished. The first Oceanic Lord was officially awakened.